Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to talk about matching energies. Now, when I say matching energies, I mean, say like you come in contact with someone who is angry and have an attitude and rude, and our automatic reaction to their behavior is to match it. We'll be like, well, we'll start getting rude, upset, and we'll start matching their energy. And or anything, even down to someone who is sad, crying a whole lot, going through a lot. And if we're in that area with that person or in a conversation with that person and they're sad and crying, all of a sudden we're sad too. So you get my point when I say matching energies. Or even, what else? Just you get my point when I say matching energies. Where I'm getting at with this is that is a behavior that is not serving you. As a matter of fact, it's a big hindrance. It is taken away, stealing from you. It's taken away from your energy. And you are not being a solid, secure container for your own energy. Everybody is in different states, doing their own thing, living their own lives, having their own experiences. So we don't need to take on other people's stuff. And we don't need to mirror people. We don't need to reflect other people's energies. It's just, if you just slow down and check it out, you'll see that you're doing it and not even realizing it. And so it is very important for you to stay solid in your own container. One thing that got me hemmed up in matching other people's energies is I had this need for respect. I felt like you gotta respect me. So my nervous system would get disrupted when I would encounter disrespect. So I had to get to a place where I was like, okay, this disrespect thing is really taking control over me and my actions. And because the main thing is self-love, and I don't need another person's respect. I don't need them to like me, to treat me in a certain way, because I have that respect for myself. So I don't need to try and make someone be something that they're not. Because as I said before, we all are in different states. We all are on different levels of consciousness, and a person can only give you where they are at. So if they are on a very low scale of consciousness, and I'm not condemning or shaming anyone, because we all are creators, and we all are free to be whatever we would like. So I'm not condemning or shaming anyone. But if you are dealing with someone who's on a very low scale of consciousness, you cannot expect them to perform as if they are aware of their actions. You can't expect that, because like I said before, they can only give what they are. So here we are getting all discombobulated for a person who can't, that's all they got to give, So instead of allowing ourselves to get all knocked out of whack and misusing our well-being, because when it takes us dropping down to their level in order to get them to relate. And in order to drop down to their level, it will disrupt our nervous system, and it will cause distress and cortisol release. And it's just not in alignment with self-love. You have to get to a place where you value your energy so very, very, very much that you look at people, places, and things and you say to yourself, it's just not worth me disrupting my inner self, my inner being. It's just not worth me getting off of my center. And just walk away. They don't need to get you. You don't need the validation of anyone. And another thing that would get me, if someone would just, I don't know, I know it's surely not just me, but a lot of us on this journey trigger other people with truth. Oh my gosh. We are speaking truth just in a calm, collective way, just truth, and it triggers the mess out of a person. And I have encountered people that will result in yelling and screaming, and I had to find, I'm still like aligning that within my body, because just think about it. All you're doing is speaking truth. You're not being disrespectful, and it triggers a person to where they're screaming and yelling at you. And I guess it kept coming so that my soul could get me in a place to where this was no longer bothering me or triggering me. So, oh my goodness. So I had to get to a place where I had to think to myself, that person is in anger. That person is afraid. And I probably, when somebody feel disrupted with their ego, they feel defensive and they feel like they need to defend themselves. Almost like the life is being pulled out of them, because the right truth will make a person totally think about everything that they have ever believed themselves to be their entire lives. So, I get it, but good God. But anyway, I had to get to a point where the screaming and yelling, someone screaming and yelling at me, didn't make me want to scream and yell at them. Because for some reason, my nervous system or my ego would just jump right into, okay, you have to defend yourself by yelling louder or something. So I had to get to a place where it's not about that person. It's not about right or wrong. It's about what's best for you and your well-being. A person who is in madness and rage, they're not going to be able to receive anything that you have to say anyway. So the best thing to do is to walk away. Do not react to that situation. Do not give your energy to that situation, because you have to see it the way it is. And that person is not that person. In that moment, fear has taken over that body. So you will be responding to fear, and you don't want to take that energy on. So you have to really love yourself and say, it doesn't matter what that person thinks or says. I value my energy, and this is not healthy for me, and walk away. When someone presents you with fear, that anger, anxiety, sadness, anything that is against your well-being, don't feed that energy. You have to see energies, not people. You have to see energies. When you come in contact with the person, what energy is it? Is it source that they're carrying? Are they present in consciousness? Or is it a what energy are you presented with? Are they in their pain body? You have to be totally discerning when it comes to relating experiences with people. So don't match energies. That is my whole method to this madness. This what I'm getting around to this whole conversation is the importance of not matching other people's energies. And I know a lot of us, we have the empathic gift. It still is very, very important. It is so important. Yes, it's a beautiful gift, but you have to love yourself and value your energy. And remember that you are your own universe. You are your own planet. You have no right to be taking on other people's junk and putting it into your planet. That's how you have to see this. So if you are presented with anger or anything, leave it there. Leave it right there. You don't need to explain anything. You don't need them to understand anything. You don't need nothing from them, because you are solid and good in your own universe, in your own planet. You are not responsible for that other person. They are responsible for their own planet in their own universe. They are free to go and blow their planet up if they want to. Do not take on the responsibility of anybody else. So I say it again. My beautiful message to all of you beautiful souls out there. No more matching other people's energy. Yours is perfect and good enough, and that is what the world needs, is yours. That is all that I have for you beautiful souls. Until next time, peace.